Good morning, children. I hope you all are fit and fine at home, and please stay at home and don't take tension. So, children, today we are going to read the story Flying Together. So, children, before it, we have known about many books as Panchatantra, Hitopadesh, Arabian Nights also. And you know that this story has been taken from the book Panchatantra. It's a very famous story, children. So today we are going to read the story Flying Together. So you all know that Panchatantra is a Sanskrit word. Panch and Tantra. Panch means five and Tantra system or parts. So children, it's a fable in which the story has been written, uh, and it is based on birds and animals. And in this book you'd find that they all used to talk to others. So children, this is a story about wild geese and a hunter. So children, you may see in the picture a flock of geese and children hunter. To know the meaning of hunter, hunter is the person who catches the birds or kill animals to sell them. You know, children, catching birds and killing animals are crime, and children, we should not do it because all the creatures are same and everyone has the right to live on this earth with peace and prosperity. So children, you may see the picture as given in the book. So children, let's start reading Flying Together. So children, before it, you will have to reply some the answer of some questions. So what are some of the things your parents and teachers tell you to do on time? Get up in the morning, do the homework, pack your school bags, and many more. So children, do you obey your parents and teachers? Some of you obey your parents and teachers, but some are not. So children, we should follow our teachers and parents, children. And in this story, you will also know that disobey your parents and disobey your seniors or your guardian would be harmful for you all, would be harmful for all of us. So we should pay respect our parents, our teachers, our guardians. So children, deep in a forest stood a very tall tree, its leafy branches spread out like strong arms. So, children, this is the story of a group of or a flock of wild geese. Children, you all know that they used to live in a forest, and there was a very tall tree deep in a forest. Deep in a forest means very interior part of the forest. There was a tall tree, and it has many branches, children, and every branch had many leaves. So it had leafy branches, children, and all the branches were so thick and strong. So these all were its strong like his strong arms. So this tree, please read with me, children. So this tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. They felt safe there. One of the geese was a wise old bird. So, children, this tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. As you all know, the meaning of the flock means group. Wild geese, children, wild which can't made pet, and children geese. You all know that they are large white bird like ducks. So, children, they all were wild geese, and this tree was the home of that wild geese. Children, as you all know that trees are the home of many creatures, many birds. So we should not cut trees. And nowadays, you all know that because uh, of lackness of trees, many problems have been created, like global warming and many more. So trees are very useful for us. Trees are our life. So children, we should not cut the tree. So children, this tree was the home of wild geese, and they felt safe there. Why did they feel safe there, children? Because it was a leafy tree, and children, as they came into the tree, they came inside the tree. No one could see them. No one could see these wild geese. So they felt safe there. And children, one of the geese was a wise old bird. So children, one goose was very wise, and it was a wise old bird. And what happened one day, children? Please read with me. He noticed a small creeper at the foot of the tree. He spoke to the other birds about it. Do you see that creeper? He said to them. Let us destroy it. Why must we destroy it? Asked the geese in surprise. It is so small. What harm can it do? My friends, replied the wise old bird. That little creeper will soon grow. As it creeps up this tree, it will become thick and strong. So children, to know the meaning of creeper is a plant that trees grows up trees and or walls or along the ground. So children, one day what happened? The wise old bird noticed a small creeper at the foot of the tree. He observed a small creeper and he spoke to the other birds about it. It means he was worried about it. So he said to them, do you see that creeper? And let us destroy it. Why? Because children, you can imagine. Have you seen the seeds of pumpkin or bitter gourd? They are very small, children, but once they bloom and they spread its branches, you can't expect the size. It's too huge. So children, at that time the creeper was so small, and the wise old bird said them to destroy it. But they all were fool. So they asked the question to the wise old bird that why should we destroy it? They all were in a surprise. They didn't think the future of this creeper. And it's so small. What harm can it do? It's harmless friend, they said. So he replied, my friends, that little creeper will soon grow. It will start growing, and as it creeps up the tree, it will become thick and strong. Once it creeps up, so children, it will move up to the top of the tree, and then it will be very it will be very easy for anyone to climb on the tree. And before it, no one could climb on the tree because it was a very huge tree, children, and it was difficult for anyone to climb on the tree. And that's why all the geese felt safe on that tree. So all said, what, children? So please read with me. What of that? Asked the geese. What harm can a creeper do us? Don't you see? Replied the wise bird. With the help of that creeper, it will be possible for someone to climb this tree. A hunter can come up and kill us all. So the geese asked, when the wise old bird said them to destroy the creeper, and he warned them for the upcoming danger situation for themselves. So they asked to the wise old bird, so what of that? They asked they asked to the wise old bird, what harm can a creeper do us? They they could not imagine the situation of future. So he replied, don't you see? With the help of that creeper, it will be possible for someone to climb this tree. Before it was very difficult for anyone to climb on the tree. But if the creeper grown up, it would be very easy for anyone to climb on the tree with the help of that creeper. So a hunter can come up and kill us all. Children, you all know that it's the profession of the hunters to kill the birds, to catch them, to sell and to get money. So children, a hunter could come at the tree and he could climb on the tree very easily. For this, the wise old bird had fear in his mind. But no one except the wise old bird could imagine the situation. So, in the next video, children, we will read the next page. So, children, now what you have to do, please write a page handwriting beautifully and properly, and please draw the picture of geese. You may paste the picture of geese. Children, that's all for today. Thank you.